Hey guys, Razor Mike here. Welcome to my channel. And on today's episode, we are doing a flashback. So we're going to be taking a look at a commercial short film promo we did for Steam Spa. So let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back. So a couple of months ago we did a short promo for Steam Spa. So Steam Spa is a luxury, basically a personal steamer that gets built into your bathroom. Of course, this is a luxury item. So our client did want us to kind of capture it at the actual location where they have the Steam Spa already installed. So we hired a model and basically planned out the session, how we were going to do it, and we storyboarded it, got the model to come in for a weekend, and basically shot the whole thing on a Saturday. So we started at the hotel to start one scene, and then we went ahead and went over to the client's warehouse where we shot the rest of this rest of the footage. So let's go ahead and go through the footage. Actually, first let me show you the end product of that recording, and then we can go over the actual film itself, and I can talk a little bit about what we did and basically the concept behind it. All right, so let's go ahead and kick the video. Hey guys, alright, so we're here on my iPad and we're going to be going through this video. And so for starters, this is obviously for Steam Spa. So they are, again, a luxury, it's a luxury product that this company sells. So it's basically putting in this steam system into your shower, right? So they come, obviously they install it into your shower. So a little bit of this video is to kind of show, kind of a lifestyle, how would this fit into your life, right? So let's start, of course, we start with the beginning of the logo, of course, and we start the scene with a girl coming into the house. Obviously, she comes into her apartment, and she's finishing a day, and this is part of her every day, right? She comes in, she gets situated, she turns on the shower. So we have the shower scene where she comes and she turns on the shower. And of course we have two different views here. So basically we've cut it into pieces to kind of tell a story, right? She's walking to the shower, she's reaching for the handle to turn on the shower. We have her turn on the shower here, and we have two different perspectives of the water coming out. They did want it to be just a little bit sexy or have some kind of sex appeal. So of course we're not showing too much, but just enough to kind of just spice it up a little bit. So just a little bit of of skin there showing, right? Or also showing after she takes a shower, she activates the steam system, which is basically a touchpad that is located on the other side of the shower. And of course we take footage here of the steam itself coming out. So this is an implementation that they have in the warehouse, a working version, right? To kind of show customers and clients whatnot. And then we have, obviously this is the interface for her to turn it on. As far as, that was the first two scenes, right? As far as the lighting for this, I want to talk a little bit about the lighting. This is all natural lighting, right? So this is all lighting from the actual room itself, right? So we have some motivated lighting. We have lamps. We have the light on here on the side of the bathroom. We have, as you can see, we have a lamp over here on the left-hand side. So we have just a lot of natural light coming in here. We have natural light coming in from this window next to the bed. And then of course when we get to the bathroom scene, this is all natural lighting as well, as you can see from the reflection. Guys, a quick look here. As you guys see from the reflection here, this is obviously just lighting from the bathroom, right? So we have the lighting that's coming from the bathroom here, and we also have some lights that are basically mounted on top of the ceiling here that are coming down and giving some ambience lighting to it. So we basically kept those lights the same. We didn't bring in any new lights here because the problem was if we brought in lights, you would see reflections here, right? So if we brought in lights to kind of help light this area, what ends up happening is you end up getting, because this is glass, you end up getting reflection here of those, and any lights that we add to the environment. So we wanted to keep the environment nice and natural, and not impose those unnatural lights that'll make it look, very, you'll be able to see that it was, there was lights added, and it just wouldn't look natural, of course. And so all of this was shot natural lighting, natural motivated ambience lighting. Same here. Of course, we worked the angles, right? Since we have the lighting here on this side, we still wanted to create depth. So what we did is obviously we angled her this way so that, the light that's coming from here is giving us this nice separation between shadow and light, and back to light and shadow, right? A nice combination of, we got this lighted portion here, we got some shadows in between, and we got, some depth here where this is a little bit darker, right? So this difference in shadow and light gives us that nice depth and a really nice cinematic look. So let's continue here, and of course that was for the first two scenes, and the shower was the same. We added some movement here, as you see me kind of pan over, and that's where I stop here, because if not, you'll be able to see my reflection, right? So we had to be careful of not coming out in the footage and not cast any reflections. As far as this part of the LCD pad, this is just showing close-ups of the functioning portions of this, right? So you have this light therapy that is also included, and now we're getting into the actual steam bath portion. So she's already taken a shower, so naturally, the way you would think about this is the customer would come in, or the user would come in, take a shower, right, to be nice and refreshed, and then you do the steam spa to finish off that entire process, and you feel extra exfoliated, de-stressed, and it's just part of the experience. So shooting this part, of course, we wanted to shoot it as natural as possible, because naturally you would be naked, right? You wouldn't be with clothes on in your shower, right? So naturally you'd be naked. So we wanted, of course, to kind of show skin, but at the same time not show anything that obviously would make this a product that you can't show on a regular social media, right? We don't want it to get blocked. So just show enough skin to keep it PG-13, let's say. The actual steam here, as you see, the light again is all natural light. The steam that you see here is not the steam that's coming out of the device, but rather steam that is imposed, right? It's been imposed. been imposed, so it's been post-produced. It hasn't been, this is not the actual steam that's coming out in real time, as that real steam would be, would cloud the lens, right? It would cloud the lens and make everything blurry. So this was added in post-production here, as you see the steam coming up. This is post-production. So we have two views here, as you can see. This is a wide view, and we have close-up here of that interaction of her getting the steam. And then we go out to, again, another close-up of her maybe putting on a towel and sitting down to enjoy the steam. At this point, it makes sense that, you know, people getting steam, sometimes they put on a towel to kind of absorb the sweat. So this is a good opportunity for us to use the towel as an option. And, you know, another thing that most people might do is, hey, they might have a glass of wine inside of the steam, right? So this is a part of that luxury experience that we've added here as an indicator of, you know, you could really enjoy this, right? This is definitely going to appeal to many people. And again, you know, we have her kind of just role playing the steam, because this was post-produced as far as the steam. So again, we have different angles here, kind of showing her enjoying the steam experience. And of course, she has her glass of wine. And here we cut to the wide shot of her opening up. Because remember, all these shots are almost like if you're in there with her, right? And then we go ahead and we exit her getting out of the shower. So at this point, she finished her steam bath, and she's walking out nice and refreshed. I'm going to pause right here. See, right here we have we actually placed two LEDs here. So there's an LED here and there's an LED here as well, to be able to give us that ambient background light, because then without these it was just too dark in the back and you couldn't really see the steam effect, right? So by adding these two LED lights over by the floor area inside the bathroom, inside the shower, it gave us, we were able to see that steam. We were able to highlight that steam. So we basically steamed up the bathroom here. That way we get that exit, right? That exit of her coming out and all that steam just kind of flowing out. So that's the reason why, that's how we set up this shot right here. And of course, after that, it's kind of like, okay, let me turn on the light. Look at how refreshed she is. She feels great. Her skin looks great. She's refreshed. And that's it. That's the end of that entire experience. So here we're kind of showing the product. As you know, this is what the client wanted, is to actually show the product, which is, you know, product shot, which is just the device and the keypad, right? The controller, and then we fade to black. So that's basically it as far as what the promo was designed to do. What I learned from this, the takeaway from this is definitely, let's see, if I really had to learn something from this, it would be definitely the storyboard came through. By having the storyboard, it definitely made us run through production very, very fast. I would recommend that you guys continue to storyboard the ideas first and not just try to wing it the day of the shoot, right? Because that's just going to take you more work. It's going to take more mental processing. Avoid that and have your script and storyboard done. Okay, that's my takeaway there. And it worked out great here. We were able to get the needed, and we were able to basically, you know, shave off some of that time. So, and of course, I would say, you know, evaluate the lighting conditions, right? So here we couldn't use any artificial lighting. We had to basically just use the lighting that existed in the space. So, you know, whenever you can, if you can diffuse the light, diffuse it. If you can't, or if you can work with the existing light, work with it. So that's it for me. Let's head back to the studio. All right, guys. Well, thanks for sticking around. That was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with that project. And definitely, if you have any questions, let me know. Please subscribe to my channel so you can get more insights as to, you know, what projects I work on, and we can learn together. Okay? Razor Mike out.